to another video. My name is Shequita Raquel, Beauty and the Queen here on Queen TV. Where over here we do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle via vlog. So if that's all content that you're interested in, girl, come on, subscribe, okay? You'll love it here, okay? So on today's video, we have another makeup video. So in case if you don't know or you're not aware, Sephora currently have their Bazaar Insider Sale event that they have, I believe, no more than 3 times a year now. So I'm gonna try to get the video posted before the sale ends. We are going to play in makeup with some new products, well, that are new to me that I got from the Sephora VIB sale. So just to name a few brands, we have Fenty Beauty, we have One Size Beauty, we have the Sephora brand, we have Makeup by Mario, and I will be doing a wear test today. I think those are all the brands that I got. So I'm so excited and I don't want to hold you guys up. So let's jump right into the video. My skincare is already done, so we're good there. So I'm gonna just put this hair back. Yup. One side, Secure the Sweat Dry to Dawn primer by Patrick Starr. So this is how it looks outside of the box. Very cute. I always loved his color scheme, which is pink and red, pink being my favorite color. The tin pan type of container. Okay, you have this little thing here in the center that you can poke a hole. Ooh. Okay. There you go. I'm gonna put it exactly where I need it. So if you remember my last makeup tutorial, I told you guys that I really liked it, that milk primer. I still have been using it, and I still feel the same way about it. I have no disappointments, but I'm, want to see if maybe this tops it off. And per usual, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the places where I put the primer. And this is the shade medium to deep. My favorite right now. I don't really like to buy, when it comes to my setting powders, I usually will stay on a setting powder until either something else piques my interest or until I run out the one. If I really like it, I will keep using that one until it's gone. Okay, so now that we have our primer on and then we set our primer, I am gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario, and this is how it looks. Very nice, very hard cardboard box, sleek, elegant, all the things that we like. So I am going to pop it open, and then it looks like this. Nice heavy glass, nice and sleek, and I am in the shade 26N. I'm just gonna shake up real well, and I like the fact that it does come with a pump. It just looks so nice and so luxurious and so classy. This time I did not swatch in the store. I went offline, so keep me keep me in your prayers. But it looked like it was a good match, so let's just see. I'm gonna do this side first. The other side goes to TikTok. Sorry. I think we got a good match, y'all. I think we got a good match. It took me so long to be able to get my shade right the first time. That took so long. That's why I always tell people getting in makeup and they're like, how do you know what's your shade? It literally goes through trial and error, and it goes, now it's to the point where I can look at the color. The only thing that gets me is when it's in a frosted glass. That gets me every time. So I'm just, but if it's not a frosted glass, then I know what's my shade. So yeah, this is so pretty. I really like this. What? Look at that. It's like my second skin. Like, do you see that? You could walk away with that and still be fine. And it matches my chest and it matches my chest and my neck perfectly. Like, that's nice. All right, Mario, I see you. Y'all, this is really distracting me, but it is what it is. We'll get it right at the end of this video. This is the initial review. That's nice. Okay, all right. I am going in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever. This is the full coverage multi-use concealer, natural finish, long wear, anti-pollution, and I got 2 shades. One is 35N and then the other one is 53N. So over here I like to go in with the darker concealer first and then top it off with the lighter concealer. And also when I set it, I do the exact same thing. I start off with the darker setting powder and then I top it off with the translucent setting powder. So let's do that on that. Already that's light. So I may not need that other shade. While that dries now, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my cream bronzer. Cheeks Out Freestyle cream bronzer in the shade 6 Chocolate, which looks like this. Gorgeous. And then this is the color. I don't know if I see it. Maybe once I go and apply my concealers and stuff, maybe I'll see it then, but for right now I don't see it. Meantime, what I'm gonna do is blend out that concealer. And looking at it, it don't look too bad, and it's the shade that I chose. The formula itself, it is, I get why they call it the best skin ever, because to me this concealer is kind of lightweight, and the 2 that I use right now, or the only 2 that I use right now, is the Fenty Beauty Concealer, the Pro Filter Concealer, and the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. And those 2 concealers give me the coverage that I need. So, and I won't be able to use the other shade that I got in the Sephora brand concealer because of the simple fact that one is even brighter, and this for me is bright enough. Of course, compared to the concealer, I can see the bronzer, but I still think I need a darker shade. Do y'all agree? Or do you think this shade is good? I guess I would have to look at the footage when I'm editing to kind of see, because right now I don't know how to feel about it. So I have both sides set and everything, and it does look good, I will say that, even though I'm not totally confident in the concealer shade. It does look good. I'm just making sure everything is blended. And you know my mantra, so after you put your liquids down, then go ahead and set it in, set it in. Okay, so now I'm going back into that Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to set the concealer, and then I'm going to go on top of it with the translucent Airspun powder. Okay, you guys, I know I look real crazy right now, but work with me. So I'm going to use the Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer in the shade Prodigy, my tried and true. And I am going to set where I put that Fenty Beauty bronzer. And I like bronzer better than contour. I even will do a cream contour, but set with a bronzer because I just like it brings that color back into my face, what I need it to do. So I'm going to use the One Size Beauty, turn up the base and deep 4NR. Okay, you guys, so now it is time to get into the lip portion of the video. So like I told you guys, I purchased the Fenty Beauty Stunning Lip Paint in the shade 1 Uncensored. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out the box. It is not new. A lot of the, I think the only new product that is new out of all the things that I purchased from Sephora was the One Size Beauty primer that just recently came out. Oh, and the Makeup Mario came out maybe like a couple of months ago. But everything else, like from Fenty Beauty and Sephora, those things were already out prior to this sale. So yeah. So this is the lip paint right here. Very gorgeous. I did my eyebrows, I put on my lashes, I set my face with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush, blah 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 setting spray. The airbrush flawless setting spray. So my face is pretty much finished for the most part. Now I just have to do the lip. And this is the applicator. Very nice, gives you a good amount of product on the actual brush. Trying to get my mirror, can't get my mirror quick enough. I'm trying to think how I feel. Like, do I feel like a liner needs to go with this? I'm not. What do you think? Do you think a liner should have went with this, or a liner shouldn't have went? So this is very, very red. Like, it's so red. Can you see how automatically you can see my blush more than usual? That's just how red this is pulling. So I think I want to put a liner on with it. You don't need it, but I think it would be best for me to put on a liner. So let me do that now. So for a liner, I'm going to use the LA Girl Perfect Precision. It's an eyeliner, but I use it as a pencil, and it's almost gone, but it's one of my favorite drugstore pencils right now. So I like it with the liner a whole lot better for my skin complexion. Again, you don't have to do it. It's just my personal preference. So yeah, that looks a whole lot better to me against my skin and everything. So initial review time. Primer. Starting with the primer. I will say on its own, it is good. I will say that it doesn't feel matte at all. It does not feel matte at all. So that kind of scares me, because I know you're like, okay, why do you want your face to feel stiff? It's just a mind thing. It makes me believe that the primer is going to keep me all day. Once I secure the sweat, so per the name, it is supposed to secure the sweat. The sweat is not supposed to break up my makeup. So we're gonna see about that with the wear test, like I said. But initial review, it does not feel matte. It does not feel uncomfortable. I don't feel like as I move my face is tugging or anything. But it is sitting very nicely, and it complements the rest of my products well. Next thing, the bronzer. The bronzer, when I put it on, it seemed to be really creamy. It's really creamy to the point where you're like, okay, is it there or is it not there? Because I'm thinking about whether or not I should go take it back to get a darker shade. But I'm like, is it that I need a darker shade, or is it that no matter what shade I put on, it's going to look like that? Now, I started to really see it, but only when I set it with my Morphe bronzer. So I'm not quite sure how to feel about that, and I'm not even quite sure if I'll be keeping that product. To be totally honest, initial review, I give it like, between the blending, the application, the color, the packaging, I give it a good 7.5. I need to wear a few more times to kind of see if it's like a solid no or a solid yes. But like I said, with the rest of the product, it really does look nice and it really does look natural, and you can actually see the contour, and it gives me like a contour, a bronzer type of look to my makeup. So I really do like that. Concealers. So the Best Skin Ever concealers that I got, I will say I give that a solid maybe 5 out of 10, only because of my preference in a concealer. I don't like my concealers too full coverage, but I don't like them too lightweight neither. Meaning, like, you saw the color, but you didn't really see the color. Now, a good trick that a lot of makeup enthusiasts or makeup artists know, when a makeup is kind of lightweight, it's best to get the maximum coverage of the concealer or foundation is to let it dry down. So maybe I will try that route to see how I would like it better. Last makeup video that I posted, you guys saw, I loved everything initially, okay? So those are the type of products that I look for. I'm not sure if you are the same way, but I personally like for my products to work the first time. I want the match to look good the first time. I don't want to have to make it work. So I need the products. I need to love the products individually as well as with the other products that I'm using. So that's what I'll say about that. Stunner lip paint. I really like this. To be honest with you, I like this better than the new Fenty Icon, only because that one is very transferable. It got all around my mouth. It got on my teeth. It was giving old school red. You remember, like, you be talking to your grandma or your auntie or something like that, and they were red, and you could see it all on their teeth and stuff like that. That's what that is giving. Old school, like, lipstick, red lipstick. Like, you need to go to the bathroom and you need to gather yourself. You know what I'm saying? You need to gather yourself all the way because it's everywhere. That's what that's giving me. But I like this one better because it dries down. Not a crusty, uncomfortable matte. Nice, comfortable type of matte. It doesn't feel like it's gonna dry out my lips. I give it a 10 out of 10. And then last but never least, the Makeup by Mario foundation. You guys, I love this foundation. I'm really torn because you heard me say that I love the House Labs foundation, and now you hear me saying I really love the Makeup by Mario foundation. I will say, out of the two, I think I like the Makeup by Mario foundation better. If you remember on the last video, I said that it kind of looked like it had a luminous type of finish for the House Labs when I applied it. This one, it goes on and it dries down so nice, making it look like it's your skin but better. And honey, I am here for it, okay? Okay, so I give it a 10 out of 10. I can go on and on and on. I'm so excited I got my correct shade the first time. Like I said, I did not swatch it in the store this time. I went, I looked online, I looked at the one that I felt like was mine, and I went and picked up my order. That's how that went. I didn't swatch this time, and I think I did a really good job. I was scared of that Sephora concealer color, but it turned out nice once I set it. Like I said, I usually like to set my concealers with a darker setting powder first, and then I like to top it with my Airspun. I learned this trick from Patrick Starr here on YouTube. It gives me a highlighted under eye without over highlighting it. I don't like looking good on camera and then not looking good in person. Like, I want my makeup to look just as good on camera as I do in person. A round of applause for Makeup by Mario. Awesome, guys. And I also forgot about the time. So right now, the time is, so now it is 12:53. So I am going to go about my day, do all the things that I planned on doing today, and periodically every couple of hours because last time I didn't show my phone. I don't want y'all to think I cheated. Last time I did not show my phone, but this time I will. Like we just saw, it's 12:53. So within the next couple of hours, I'll probably check in on my phone, maybe my camera, and show you guys how it's holding up. I won't be blotting. I won't touch it. I just want to see, mainly for that base, to see, or the primer, to see how it wears. So stay tuned and I will do a wear test, and then after the wear test, we'll close out the video. Alright? Talk to you later. Hey girlies, so the time now is 6:06. My daughter's phone. 6:06 now. So as you can see, I have not blotted. Y'all, I done cleaned up. I done took a shower. I just got out of Sephora to do a return. I'm actually on my way now to the grocery store to get a few things. So it is holding up fairly well. As you can see, I told you guys my nose is like, this area is always the first. If anything's gonna happen, this is always the area that is gonna act up the most. The milk held me up a whole lot better than the one size did. I know. So yeah, but since we're here, I also purchased the Fenty blotting powder. So let me show y'all that. So this is the other thing that I purchased for problems like that. It's just meant for you to blot and be on your way. I have used this before. Yeah, I know. So this is how it looks. Very pretty, and it's just white, the back, and then it just it snaps in place like this. That's how the packaging looks, and it says matte. So I'm just gonna open it up, and then it comes with this little thing. See, I used it already, but it comes with this cute little thing. On the back is leather, and on the front is leather, and it says Fenty Beauty, and then on the back it just has kind of like that powder puff type of consistency. So I'm just gonna swipe in there and just blot that area real quick, and it's supposed to like mattify it. So that's how it looks, and as you can see, it don't look too bad. I just nice little blotting powder, so when you out and about and your makeup starts breaking up, you might want to grab it. And of course, this is in the shade Universal. I think it only has one shade, but that is the name that Rihanna chose to name it. But yeah, I'm gonna close the video out here. Thank you so much for watching. If it was helpful in any way, if I gave you some good recommendations that you plan on trying, whether it's for the Sephora sale or not, comment below. I would love to have a chat with you all in the comment section below. Follow me on my social media platforms if you haven't already, and click the bell to be notified if you want to be aware of any time I upload a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.